you're going to need your ukulele, your tuner, and your ukulele book today. So make sure you grab those and follow this lesson at your own speed. If you need to stop and start, just press pause or go slower, whatever you need to do to get the most out of this lesson. First, start by reading through the first few pages of the book until you get to the songs. Follow along with me in your book. Hey there, today we are going to start on our ukulele. So if you are in 4th grade and you do not have a ukulele at home, please contact me right away. You should have received a ukulele. Yours is going to look a little differently. A tuner, a book, and some picks. So let me know and we'll get those things to you so that you can participate in our ukulele lesson. So the ukulele, which also the proper way to say it is the ukulele. So that's the proper Hawaiian way to say it, is of course a string instrument. And how many strings does it have? 4, you guessed it, perfect. We'll also call it the uke, so for short. And a few things about it first. In your book, it says parts of the ukulele, so I'll walk through those with you here. So this is, of course, the sound hole. Makes sense. That's where the sound echoes from. Yeah. These are the tuning pegs, and we're going to address tuning today. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, because it tightens and loosens these 4 strings. These little bars are called the frets. These are, of course, the strings. This is the neck of the ukulele. And this is the body of the ukulele. And this is the bridge. And then this thing is called the headstock. So I have my tuner clipped to the headstock. So sound hole, strings. These bars are the fret and the fretboard. This is the neck. Tuning pegs. Headstock, did I say that already? The bridge and the body. So the way you hold your ukulele is against your rib cage, and you basically hold it with force with your right arm. So then your left hand is playing. So your left hand is the one that's doing all of the fingering, and then your right hand is going to do the strumming. So let's talk about how to tune your ukulele first. So I tuned all of your ukuleles, so hopefully they don't need any major adjustments. I'm going to demonstrate mostly using my hands, but you can use a pick. I've given you picks that you could use if your fingers get sore, but also if you build up a callus, that's a really good thing. So how to tune your ukulele. So we all have soprano ukuleles, and it's 4 notes. Gray cats eat anchovies. And you've heard people probably say, my dog has fleas. So that's the tune, my dog has fleas. When we're done tuning, that's what your ukulele should sound like. But to remember the notes, gray cats eat anchovies. Gray, it starts with G. Cats starts with C. E, eat. Anchovies. Gray cats eat anchovies is my little acronym to remember the notes. So my ukulele is very tuned. I've already played it a little this morning. So I'm going to play. So the string that's closest to your face at the top is actually your 4th string. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is at the top. So that's one of the little confusing things. So your 4th string is that G. So you're looking for that snark tuner to get that green. Can you see it? Green area. If you see yellow, oops, I'm tuning the wrong one. If you see yellow on the, or red, sorry, I don't know if you can see these. That's much too low if it's a different note. Don't forget the orders of the notes. Get it back up to G. That was pretty good. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
And then it starts over. A, B, C,
So,
D, E, F, G.
If you tighten it too tight, the strings will break, and I cannot help you from here on that. So, maybe ask an adult to help you, or if you need help, you can message me, and I bet Mr. John Lawrence would help you too. But message me, and I will help you tune it, maybe in a little video.
The best way to message me is by email.
So I tuned all four
A.
of
Harrington
my
at
strings. So
beechwoodschool.org.
let's get to playing. The fingers on your left hand are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. So pointer finger, number 1, middle finger, number 2, your ring finger is number 3, and your pinky finger is number 4. Your thumb is going to go on the back of the ukulele neck, and you press the strings using the tips of your fingers between the 2 frets. So if I'm going to play C chord, which we're going to learn today, I'm going to play this 3rd fret, which is between the 2 silver bars. Okay, so chord diagrams are a little map for your ukulele. So it shows you a grid just like is on your ukulele, and it numbers, and it uses the numbered strings 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it'll tell you which finger in our book it wants you to play the chord on. When you're not playing a chord at all, this is the open strings. So let's practice strumming, and we're going to go down. You can use either your index finger or your thumb. You can try playing both. So we're going to just do 4 steady beat strums. 1, 2, 3, 4 on an open chord. Switch to your other finger. So we want a very smooth downward stroke and a nice steady beat. See, I'm trying to strum where the neck meets the body. So now that's a downward strum. What if we go down, up, down, up, down, up? It makes a little different sound because the notes are going in the opposite order. About down, down, up, 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 down. Then what if you did down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So in our book, when it says this little pattern, DU, that's a downstroke or an upstroke. All right, let's try it on a C chord. So I'm going to take my 3rd finger, 1, 2, 3. That's this ring finger, and put it on the 3rd fret on the 4, 3, 2, 1 first string, which is my string that is closest to the ground. And I have my back of the thumb there, or my thumb on the back of the neck. And we're going to just strum counts of 4. 1, 2, downstroke only. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to do something tricky. We're going to switch from an open strings to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Open, 2, 3, 4. Change into C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So we can practice that when we do any chords. We'll do 4 beats on, 4 beats off, 4 beats on, 4 beats off. Then we'll do longer, 6 beats on, 2 beats off, etc. Like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, off, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, off, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, off, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, until we can go back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So as we learn more chords, we'll get to that. So a chord is when more than one note is played at a time. So when you play one string at a time, you're doing an arpeggiated chord. That means that you're playing one note of the chord at a time. But when you strum, you're playing all those notes pretty much at the same time. The first song we're going to learn is Little Tommy Tinker. We have learned our C chord, and the song goes like this. Little Tommy Tinker sat upon a clinker. He began to cry. Mama, Mama, poor little innocent guy. And now I'm going to sing and play. Little Tommy Tinker sat upon a clinker. He began to cry. Mama, Mama, poor little innocent guy. So in each measure, I was strumming on the beat. Little Tommy Tinker sat upon a clinker. So we were only strumming 2 bars per measure. Just down. Little Tommy Tinker sat upon a clinker. He began to cry. Mama, Mama, poor little innocent guy. What if we did down, up, down, up, down, up? Little Tommy Tinker sat upon a clinker. He began to cry. Mama, Mama, poor little innocent guy. If that's easy for you, you can choose a more difficult pattern. Pause the video now and you can do down, down, up, or down, up, down, up, whatever you want to do. If you want to do. Little Tommy Tinker sat upon a clinker. He began to cry. Mama, Mama, poor little innocent guy. So I did down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Up, down, up, down, down, up. Up, down, up, down, down, up. Up, down, up. Okay, so that was the pattern I did. Okay. And if that's too challenging for you, that's okay too. So now the next song, Johnny plays with one hammer. Johnny plays with one hammer, one hammer, one hammer. Johnny plays with one hammer, then he plays with 2. You can probably guess how the rest of the song goes. Johnny plays with 2 hammers, 2 hammers, 2 hammers. Johnny plays with 2 hammers, then he plays with 3. Johnny plays with 3 hammers, 3 hammers, 3 hammers. Johnny plays with 3 hammers, then he plays with 4. Johnny plays with 4 hammers, 4 hammers, 4 hammers. Johnny plays with 4 hammers, then he same thing. You can go 1, 1. Johnny plays with one hammer, one hammer, one hammer. Johnny plays with one hammer, then he plays with two. Or down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Johnny plays with two hammers, two hammers, two hammers. Johnny plays with two hammers, then he plays with three. Or you can start with the down up. Johnny plays with three hammers, three hammers, three hammers. Johnny plays with three hammers, then he plays with four. So find a pattern that works best for you, and then you can sing the song and play. The next song in the book, so we're gonna learn Funga Alafia, which is a African song. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. So this first time I sing it, I just did on the downbeats. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. So if you're struggling, that's a great way to just ease into it. Just one strum at a time. All right, so let's do 2 strums this time. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Good, so that's 2 strums per measure. Pattern is down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga Alafia, ashe, ashe. So at any point in this lesson, you can pause and practice on your own. Only go as far as you feel comfortable. Row, row, row your boat. You probably know this. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 wait. A new chord. So this is a G7. So what we're going to do is, you can look at the back here to see the proper fingering. So G7 chord is down at the bottom. So you take your first finger and it's going to go on the 4, 3, 2, second fret, or second string on the first fret. Then you take your second finger, your middle finger, and it's going to go on the third string, the one that's second closest to you. And then you take your third finger and go right here. So you're making a little triangle. That's how I like to think of it. G7, 1, 2, 3. So that's what my fingers look like. And that's G7. So since we're learning a new chord, let's back up and do a little exercise. So now that you know G7, and my fingernails are a little long, so my strumming's not, or my chords and my fingers are not so great right now. So G7, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, get C under your fingers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest while we play G7, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Now back to C. 1, 2, G7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Get your hands ready for C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll go 6 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off to G7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off to and C. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now back to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can go back to just 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can shorten it even more. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So as you get better and better, you can speed up your changes. Okay, so now we're ready for row, row, row your boat. So we have row, row, row your boat. 2 strums per measure. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. If that was a challenge for you, I would practice just the last 3 measures. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Oh, that's the last 4 measures. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So you can pause and keep going over that so that you get that under your fingers. And if the strumming is too easy for you, then you can get more complicated. 1, 2, 3. You to sing all these songs with me because it's a great skill to be able to sing and play at the same time. If you can't do it right away, then just practice playing and then practice the singing when I teach you the song and then practice the playing by itself and then put them together as you can.